Remy Ma really out here wildin'? After getting played and tossed aside for a younger chick, sis really fumbled the bag twice. First, she dipped on Papoose, the same man who held her down through it all, just to chase after Eazy to block Captain like she upgraded. But joke's on her, cause Eazy left her too, for some fresh young thang. And now, word on the street is Remy out here begging Papoose to take her back. But who? Plot twist, Pap already moved on and just put a ring on his new lady. It's a whole mess, it's wild. And Remy out here looking straight up lost. Y'all remember when folks first started whispering about her sneaking around with Eazy? Everybody was looking sideways cause we all knew how much Pap adored that woman. I mean, this man waited 6 whole years while she was locked up. That's real loyalty. But clearly, that wasn't enough for Remy, cause the second she got caught up with Eazy, things between her and Pap started crumbling.
Crib like a side nigga. That means main man don't know me. I will creep up.
Niggas is really mad that when they go to sleep at night and I wake up, we both wake up, it's like we doing better than them niggas, so them niggas is mad.
And after all that chaos, Eazy went and did Remy real dirty too. Word on the street is, he didn't just leave her, he traded her in for not 1, but 2 younger women. Now Remy out here looking real stuck, like she just now realizing she played herself. Fresh tea is spilling that Eazy has been mixing it up with 2 ladies from the battle rap scene. Not too long ago, folks started whispering about him creeping back with his ex, Zan, and getting extra close with another artist from his Trenches League, CBRI, the lyricist. But baby, it doesn't stop there. The whole situation got messy after battle rapper Tasmanian Tara, who's also tied to Trenches, decided to drop a bomb on her podcast. She came through with some screenshots, y'all. Supposedly, these messages from Zan straight up admitted she was laid up with Eazy last summer, and she even hinted that he had been fooling around with Seabree too.
Like, yeah, cause that's my nigga. I'm the one that makes him valid in Philly. He needs me. I made him valid, and now he with Remy and he trying to treat me like this, but she don't even know that I came to the hotel because this is just what he told me.
She was feeling real messy that day. Sis woke up and chose violence because she called Zan out on Instagram like she was getting a check for it. Talking about smiling in that lady's face knowing you fought her man is crazy. Who? That post had everybody picking their jaws up off the floor. But you already know how this goes. Both Zan and Seabree wasted no time trying to shut it down. Zan hit Twitter with the fast fingers, straight up saying, "I'm not doing Eazy and having in years." Now, whether folks believe her or not, that's a whole nother story.
I said, see, don't get out of character. This ain't cosplay. I'm a motherfucker. Delonte. I punch on shit. Javante. I'm crazier than Kanye. I'm wilder than Deontay.
Meanwhile, CBRI the Lyrish just hopped online and wrote, "For the record, I'm too fine to be FMI league owner. I'm around because I'm dope. If you want to make me look bad, you better off finding and telling the truth." And who, y'all? The people were feeling that. And honestly, she got the receipts to back it up. She made sure to let folks know she's been putting in work, flexing her accomplishments, like the fact that she was the first artist from Eazy's Trenches League to touch the stage on Remy Ma's Chrome 23 platform. So one thing's for sure, she's been making moves all on her own, and she want y'all to know she's in these rooms because of her talent, not some messy situationship.
Reckless, you couldn't even throw caution to the wind. Without them soft free rock bars from Eazy, you got nothing. That's why he plugged in with Breezy. I got substance, but let's talk about it.
But let's keep it real. Folks are still side-eyeing this whole situation, cause where there's smoke, there's usually fire. And with Eazy being tied to 2 different women on top of all that drama with Remy, yeah, something ain't adding up. Clearly, these 2 ladies got something Eazy wasn't getting from Remy. I mean, why else would he step out on her like this, allegedly? But let's talk about it. Remy had the fame, the loyalty, well, kinda, and the platform. So what was missing? It's tragic. And y'all, the whole Eazy and Remy saga really exploded after she finally stepped up and confirmed their relationship to the public. Sis put her whole heart on the line, and whoop, looks like it backfired. At a rap battle event, Eazy turned his set into a whole soap opera. Right in the middle of his performance, he hit Remy with a "Don't You Love Me?" And y'all, she really said yes, with her whole chest. That yes had soul in it, like she felt that deep. You could tell she meant it. And just like that, the rumors stopped being whispers. It was out there, and
Since y'all wanna be on the front lines, hey yo Remy, don't you love me? Yeah. See right there, that's the punchline.
Phew, the red flags were waving like they were trying to get her attention. But Remy, sis did not want to see him. And guess what? She wasn't even the first woman Eazy pulled this little stunt on. Y'all remember that whole "don't you love me" moment during the rap battle? Yeah, that wasn't even original. Eazy straight up recycled that same gimmick with his ex, Hurricane Doe, not too long ago. Like, word for word, bar for bar. And baby, Hurricane Doe was not about to let that slide. She hopped on X and dropped the receipts. In a clip from one of Eazy's past battles, he hit her with the exact same question, "Don't you love me?" And just like Remy, she hit him back with a yes. Whew, not Eazy out here running the same play on different women like nobody was gonna notice.
No, move back. He got 2K. It's ironic that I hit him with 2K. I said, baby, you love me? Yeah. I say touche. So if I'm sipping and she tell me get him, I gotta listen to whatever dude say.
The two kept it real cute though. Hurricane Doe wasn't coming from a bitter place, and she made that very clear. In a follow-up tweet, she said, "Sigh, I left Eazy. I'm not scoring. I'm happier than I've ever been." She even added that she's a way better rapper than people questioning her integrity. And the only reason she even brought up the old clip, cause that bar sounded real familiar. So she went and grabbed the receipts. And let's not act like we ain't see this coming, cause Geechee Gotti had already aired out Remy and Eazy's little situationship in a rap battle months ago. He put all their business in the streets and straight up humiliated Remy and Eazy, calling them out for creeping behind Pap's back. Folks thought it was just battle rap, but who? Clearly that man was spitting straight facts.
Listen, I'm not even sure you can fuck the boss. That's why when Pat seen his gloves was off. This ain't no regular female, my nigga, that's his wife. Knocking you out compared to what he could have did to you, nigga, that was light. And you ain't off the hook either. And you ain't off the hook either.
Remy even missed Christmas with Papoose. Instead of being home with the man who held her down for 6 whole years while she was locked up, sis was out here gallivanting and playing house with Eazy the Block Captain. Now, when folks started side-eyeing her about it, Remy denied it up and down, talking about how people were just being messy and reading too deep into things. But guess what? Pap had the screenshots, and baby, he wasted no time clapping back. He straight up dropped a whole photo of Remy and Eazy together on Christmas 2023. While Pap was probably sitting at home hoping for some holiday love and family time, Remy was out here cupcaking with her new boo. And if that wasn't enough disrespect, this right here, this is when all the rumors really started picking up steam.
Eazy had you out here canceling Christmas. And then you tried to show us a 10-second video of you opening up some gifts. Then 10 seconds later, you went right to Eazy house to open up your lips.
Now listen, Pap wasn't about to take that L lightly at all. Word on the street is that when he finally saw Eazy face to face, he knocked that man clean out. And can you blame him? Eazy really had the nerve to shake Pope's hand like everything was cool, all while sneaking around with his whole wife behind his back. Woo! And honestly, I don't blame him one bit. Pap stood all business, as he should.
The bathroom, and I walked past, I see Papoose, and it was kind of like an aggressive motion, and Papoose swing. Next thing I know, Eazy was on the floor.
Oh, but wait a minute now, because Eazy wasn't about to let that slide without saying something. He jumped right in the mix, shutting down the claims that Pat knocked him out cold, and even throwing out a challenge to run that fade. And speaking of folks getting laid out, Remy Ma out here looking real desperate, y'all. Soon as she found out Eazy the Block Captain caught them hands and was out here creeping on her, now she want to double back and reclaim her Pat. But see, that's where the plan hits a snag, cause Papoose already moved on, and his new lady ain't just anybody, it's Claressa Shields. And let's be real, Remy does not want that smoke with her, but best believe she wasn't about to take that sitting down. She started sneak dissing Claressa on the low, throwing little shady shots, pun intended, and getting real reckless online. Then things took a whole turn, cause Claressa wasn't with the games. She straight up challenged Remy to a boxing match. Now, I guess Remy really thought she was about to step in the ring and lay out a professional fighter. Like, girl, I know you are tough and all, but let's be serious for a second. Be so for real. But oh, it didn't stop there. Remy went full petty mode and straight up leaked Claressa's private number during one of her little online back and forths. And that was the last straw. Claressa had had enough and clapped back for real, offering to settle this in the ring, gloves, and all.
Just want it out.
At this point, the girl leaked my number.
What? Your actual telephone number?
So at this point, you can give me $1 and I'll put my hand up first.
But of course, because 50 Cent can't ever just sit back and watch, he had to step in with some words of wisdom. And when 50 speaks, yeah, you might want to pay attention. He hopped on Instagram and gave Claressa a little warning. Whatever you do, don't fight her. She would get the blick champ. Now, if you know, you know. 50 was throwing a slick reference to Remy's 2007 shooting incident. The same one that had her sitting down for 6 years. And let's be real, he's not wrong. Remy's past, yeah, that ain't something you just brush off. But let's just keep it all the way real.
Everyone innocent.
You going with him now?
Innocent of everything.
I agree with that.
I believe it firmly that she's innocent.
Are you happy with today?
Remy is out here plotting, and the way it's looking, she might just be trying to take Claressa out of the picture for good just to get Pat back. And with her track record, I wouldn't be shocked if things took an even wilder turn. But let's be serious for a quick second. Ain't nobody really siding with Remy on this. Matter of fact, folks out here saying she's doing way too much and setting herself up for something she cannot handle. The streets have spoken, y'all. One person even said, Remy has bitten off more than she can chew with this one. Larissa is from one of the most dangerous cities in the murder mitten. Everybody on her team is holding a Blix. On top of that, Claressa will beat the brakes off of Remy. And let's be real, Remy is the one out of pocket here. She threw away her marriage over a goofy bum like Eazy. For that handshake, Pat should have stomped his ears together. But first off, they ain't lying. Claressa ain't just a boxing champ. She's from Flint, Michigan. And if you know anything about the Red Rum Mitten, you know they do not play out there. Her squad, armed and ready. Remy might be tough, but Claressa is literally trained to knock people out for a living. This is not a test. But y'all, here's where it gets real messy. Turns out, Remy and Claressa already knew each other before all this drama even kicked off. So this ain't just some random woman Pat moved on with. And word on the street, Remy already accused Pat of messing around with Claressa while they were still together. But let's be honest, that still doesn't justify Remy stepping out on Papoose with Eazy. And now, it's looking real obvious that she wants that old thing back. And phew, I know it's gotta sting extra hard seeing Pat go and propose to Claressa. He's already getting ready to put a ring on it.
Don't put that with me. I'm not the one. Talking about some, she wore makeup and wigs and she's trying to be too cute. I'm a fighting motherfucker.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck you thought.
Okay.
I don't care how cute I look. I'll beat a bitch ass.
Now, word on the street is that Remy and Pat might be working things out. And you already know what folks are saying. Remy been creeping into Pap's DMs, straight up begging for another chance. And listen, the streets don't sleep. Everybody peeped it. And you know it's serious when Joe had to step in and speak on it. Pulling up on Math Hoffa's My Expert Opinion podcast, Joe kept it all the way real about how heated she was over the whole situation. And let's not forget, that's Remy's close friend and the godfather of her and Papoose daughter. So if anybody wants to see them make it work, it's him.
To know how to manage that well, yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him. You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. You know what I'm saying? That's my goddaughter's father.
Even Joe had to admit he can't clean up this mess. And when your own day one homie is out here throwing his hands up, oh yeah, you already know it's bad.
None of that shit. What I can't do is stop it. Or they won't listen to me.
Then Joe went ahead and spilled a little behind the scenes tea. Turns out, Remy took 10 grown men out to dinner at a New York City spot the night before everything blew up on social media.
Treated 10 grown men to dinner. And I woke up in the morning and then my phone was going crazy and they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what the fuck?
But don't get it twisted. Papoose was not at that dinner. He shut that down real quick, hopping on IG stories to set the record straight. He made it clear, that's my brother Fat Joe, but I was not at Brooklyn Chop House with them. So if anybody thought this meant things weren't as messy as they seemed, nah, think again. Papoose out here minding his business and stacking his paper, while Remy, the only one looking pressed and stressed. Meanwhile, while she's out here scheming and plotting, Papoose and Claressa are out in Hawaii, living it all the way up. And baby, the vibes are immaculate. Pics and updates from their little island retreat hit the internet. And trust me, they both look unbothered, peaceful, and happy. While Remy was sweating, Papoose and Claressa laid up, sipping cocktails on the beach, locked in on each other, and leaving all that drama in the dust.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
But y'all, Remy out here scrambling to save face. Sis is doing everything she can to keep from getting dragged any further, but the streets, oh, they are not letting up. So, in a last-ditch move, Remy straight up threatened to clap back at anybody who dares mention her name in a rap battle. She talks about how she got bars for everybody, and that all rappers better fall in line. But let's keep it real. This is giving damage control. We all know Sis is trying to keep this L on the low, but with the way the public and the messiness of this whole situation keep adding fuel to the fire, yeah, that's just not happening.
Put
How
the
you gonna
disclaimer
talk to
out there
me?
right now. I'm a rapper too, so if you have any plans on trying to get up there and talk crazy to me, I'm fight back. New rule.
Nah.
New chrome
I
rule.
told him, I said, I ain't
fight
gonna do
back
that.
now.
Everybody's seen it. She really thought the grass was greener, but now, Sis out here looking like a whole garden weed, dumped, bitter, and getting cooked by the internet. One user even clowned. I guess these Geechee Goatee bars are still haunting her. And another one said, Uncle Murda is gonna wash her up in this year's wrap-up. And tell me, where's the lie? Because you know Uncle Murda don't miss it when it comes to that year-end recap. He is really about to dedicate a whole segment to this mess. But let's be real, her threatening to fire back, that just makes her look even more pressed. If she really moved on, she wouldn't be this caught up in what people got to say. But when you fumble a real one like Papoose, and then your rebound leaves you for two younger women, whew, I guess the insecurity just jumps out, huh? And with this whole situation already a certified mess, it's only getting messier. Remy really risked it all and ended up with nothing. No Eazy, no Pap, and now she is out here scrambling to clean up the fallout. But let me ask y'all this. Do you think this is karma coming back for Remy? Or did she just make one bad decision too many? Should Papoose even consider taking her back for the sake of their daughter? Or is he better off moving on with Claressa? And let's talk about Remy's career. Can she survive all this drama? Or is she about to be everybody's target in the rap battles and that year-end wrap-up? I need to hear what y'all think. So make sure you sound off in the comments. And don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe for all the latest updates, because with Remy Ma, whew, you never know what's coming next.